Hey everybody! I'm trying to keep myself covered and yeah, hopefully I don't fail. So, I don't even know where to begin. Baby man had one episode overnight. When I called his nurse, she said it wasn't a bad one. She just kind of, sorry, my bad, tapped him and he came right back up. And then he had one episode at 10:30 this morning and he hasn't had one since. So, I don't know. It's been the best day. I held him for almost 3 hours and he breathed the entire time. I didn't have to stimulate him once. His sat stayed up. Like he sat at like 98% while I held him. Like, I don't know. It was the most amazing thing in the world. And I'm hoping tomorrow we have good news because he has his echo. So mommy's nervous. And then Thursday they're doing his eye exam. And the nurse explained to me what they do. I can't be there for it because my baby boy's going to be screaming and crying and I can't help him. So mommy doesn't want to be there for that because the way she described it, it's just awful. So she said she said she doesn't even like watching it. Like the nurses don't like it. So yeah. Gonna excuse myself for lunch or something during that time. But he's amazing. I just called to check on him. He's 3 pounds 12 ounces. Baby man's getting big and he's over 16 inches long. Like he's almost 16 and a half inches. So baby man is getting huge. Like I know I say huge and he's still just the littlest thing ever, but his feet are starting to get a little puffy. And his thighs have a little meat on them. He still has old man wrinkly knees, but oh my God, they're so cute. But he's filling out, and I just can't get enough. Like I seriously just can't get enough. And the front of his hair is turning red, which anybody who knows me knows that I love red hair. Like I love red hair. So he just looks so stinking cute. Like I don't know, guys. I just cherish my time with him so much. And today while I was holding him, it struck me because we're supposed to start breastfeeding this week and everybody keeps telling me, oh, it's so good that you're here to do the skin to skin every day for a few hours because that helps him regulate his temperature. They've actually turned down his isolate 3 days in a row because he's keeping his temperature up so much more than they expected him to, like on his own. So today when I held him, they didn't even put a hat on him and he was still running a little hot. So he's doing really well. And I don't know, it's going to be really hard to go back to work in 2 weeks. Like, I don't know why there's not some kind of law for women in my situation. You know what I mean? Like there are so many moms with babies who are premature and in the NICU and are going to be there for months and they have to go back to work after 6 weeks. And then, the baby's still in the NICU. So you're missing out on that bonding time that is like imperative for the baby's growth and development. And then the learning to breastfeed. And then, you bring the baby home and you don't get time at home with that baby because you've used up your maternity leave and you can take a personal leave, but you don't get paid anything for it. And if you're someone like me, I have to have that income. Like we've been, surviving on 60% of my income for months now. And it's like savings has dwindled away and, it's a struggle. So I don't know how I'm gonna, see him and have the care time and breastfeed and still get enough sleep. And I don't know, I'm going to have to find that balance. And I don't know. I'm not sure how to do that right now. I'm still trying to find enough time in the day to do what I need to do at home and spend enough time at the hospital and still take care of myself. And this is just so hard. It's just so hard trying to find balance. Like there's things I have to do. Like tomorrow I have a dentist appointment at 1 o'clock. I usually hold him from 12:30 to 3:30. So I'm going to have to like, I want to get to the hospital early tomorrow and spend some time with him before I go to the dentist, and then come back and hold him for a few hours. And then I'm going to have to come home, and, we're going to have to make dinner, and I still have to exercise, and I have to shower, and I have to do laundry. It's like, I have to do all of these things. And I live so far from the hospital that it's not like I can just run home, throw in a load of laundry really quick, and go right back to the hospital. And it's crazy because I used to live like 8 minutes from that hospital, and moved 8 days before I found out I was pregnant. So it's like, man, but I also had, no idea that I was going to have complications and early labor. And it's just like, I don't know. So I'm still trying to find balance. It's like, just when I think I've found some balance, there's like a new twist in it. Like, the dentist, and the next Tuesday I have my postpartum visit. So, but at least that's in the hospital, so I don't have to go anywhere. But I don't know. And then I go back to work, and then I'm sure something else will come up, because that's just how life is. Things just happen. And I don't know. Oh, and Friday I have my niece's graduation. So it's like, it's just so many things. And her graduation is 1 in the afternoon. So I'll have to, go to that and then go back to the hospital so I can have my time holding Shane. Like, I have to make sure I have those hours during the day to hold him for me and for him. And, it's just, I don't know. So tonight, I don't even know what time it is. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 10:30 p.m.
So it's 10:30 p.m. and I still have to finish pumping, and then I have to exercise, because I have to do that because I have to regain my strength, or I'm not going to be worth anything doing, going back to work, taking care of a baby. I can't do all of that without my strength. So I have to do those exercises. I'm not going to do a lot, like maybe 15, 20 minutes. And then I bought stuff to make lactation cookies, and I really want to make those because I want to be able to feed my son, without formula. That's just something I want to do. It's just me personally. So I want to do that. So I want to increase my milk supply, because right now, it sucks. It sucks. Even when I pumping every 2 hours, I get less and less out every time. Like, I pumped every 2 hours yesterday, I got 10 milliliters out every time. Whereas if I pump every 3 hours, I get between 30 and 40. So it's like, gosh, what do I do? Like, what do I do? I don't know what to do. So, I don't know. I'm hoping that brewer's yeast is the key, and that I make more milk after I eat these cookies every day. And then, how's that going to help me lose weight? Eating cookies that are made with sugar and butter, and I don't know. It's just so many things go through my head all the time. And, I have a 40-minute drive to and from the hospital, sometimes a little longer, depending on traffic. And I think during a lot of that time, and that's not good. Like, that's not good. And this is the stuff that was going through my head today on my drives, because I had to run my husband back in to pick up his truck this evening, like, after we got home and made dinner, and we went back. And now it's just like, I've driven that drive so many times today, back and forth. And my brain just, it goes a mile a minute. But I don't just dwell on bad stuff. Like, I don't even think this stuff is bad. It's just trying to find balance. And then I have so many amazing things. Like, Shane did so awesome today. Like, so awesome. And I am so grateful and overwhelmed with joy that he is doing so good. And then it's like, I told my son today that I'm proud of him for breathing. It just makes me giggle. But, oh my gosh, it was such a good day. Like, I can't tell you, it was such a good day. But I get so overwhelmed with emotions. Like, I'm sitting there and I'm singing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star to him. It's his new favorite song. He still loves Row, Row, Row Your Boat, and he smiles every time. But Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star puts him to sleep. Like, I sang it 3 times before I left. He closed his eyes. He's been out cold ever since. Like, the nurse said when she did his 9:30 cares and weighed him and everything, did a full assessment, and he didn't even open his eyes. He was so sleepy. But now it's like, I've never been afraid to die. And now it's my biggest fear. It's like my biggest fear to leave him without his mom. So I have this video of me singing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star to him. And I hope if I die, I know this is really morbid and taking like a totally weird turn, but I hope that my husband plays that video for him so that, you know, he hears mommy's voice. I don't know. It's like, I think these hormones are still doing crazy things. I finally stopped bleeding, and that's like amazing news. Today was my first day without having to wear a pad, and it's like, it's just awesome. Like, I don't know. I'm so grateful for all of these amazing little milestones, and I'm so stressed out trying to figure out how to find balance in my life, and yeah, I'm overwhelmed. And I'm excited and I'm happy, and it's the best time of my life, and it's also the hardest time of my life, and it's just, yeah. I'm done rambling, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.